Hi there, I'm Clayton. And again, here's a shout out to all you shade tree mechanics like myself who, for one reason or another, have struggled with a particular job, a particular application on your machine, and you took the few minutes necessary to create a YouTube video. And in some cases, it probably saved me from a need to commit hara-kiri or some form of violence. It was so frustrating. And I jest, of course, but changing motorcycle tires with a stiff sidewall like this spectacular, freaking spectacular 1800 Goldwing is simply not for the faint of heart, the uninitiated, or somebody like me who is like on tire change number 4 at age 57. I've done tons of bicycle tires. I've done a few tire changes with pro equipment, but I decided that with 4 motorcycles in the shop, I'm going to invest it in a pile of tools you see there on the ground next to my bike. All right, this is my son's bike. We have a 1200 Aspencade, and we just changed the tire, a Shinko Tourmaster 230, which I just highly recommend. It's a bargain priced touring tire for the Goldwing 1200. I can't recommend it more highly. And then we've got the OEM specific Bridgestone, etc. That is the de rigueur tire for the 1800 Goldwing. There's pretenders, but this is the tire Bridgestone designed for Honda. Now, I've got no Nomar tire changer. No $500 investment in a fixture, which probably would just make the whole job smoother. But do I really want to store a fixture between tire changes? No. So I do it in the lawn, on a piece of carpet, and I have my 270-pound 20-something help me out when I need pressure on the sidewall. But there are some tricks. There are a couple of things that I saw on YouTube videos. Maybe didn't take them to heart as I should have. But on tire number 4, I've got it sorted. Issue number 1 is the tire rubber must be warm or even hot to the touch. It's more pliable, and it simply is more compliant to the tools, the spoons. Number 2 is some type of non-petroleum lube, and this is a multi-purpose synthetic grease called Super Lube. It's maybe not the tire changer's choice, but this is something that won't attack the rubber, and that's really all that's necessary. This is silicone based, food grade, and clean. And so I picked this up for another application, packing the gaiters on a front strut. And it occurred to me that wiping this on the bead would maybe help me with the job. And I've watched grease used in the shop. I watched my pro shop guy. Here's a shout out to Bear's Cycle Service in Judah, Wisconsin. My pal Bear charges a ridiculous $25 service charge for mounting your tire. If you're in the Chicago or Madison or Janesville or Rockford area, if you've got a Goldwing and you don't want to pay retail, I tell you what, this guy has really shown me some grace, and I've really appreciated his help. Now, one other thing that I just can't say enough about is these Nomar gadgets that hook to the rim. And you can see these on everybody else's video. You don't need me to repeat the stuff that's already out there. But you gotta buy an extra one. The 3 that you get in a kit does not get a stiff sidewall tire done. You need 1 or 2 more inches of Nomar gadget to be able to get the spoons on that last part. Now, maybe with grease, maybe with heat, I won't need it. But I'm telling you that 3 is the bare minimum, and 4 is the bomb. This last tire, the Shinko today, went on in 3 or 4 minutes with my son's help. We wrestled with the Bridgestone for an hour, gave up, and went to Bear for clemency. I just want to tell you that I'm still convinced I can learn to do this and maybe save myself the investment in a Nomar device. It might be a Christmas present choice someday if my wife ever looks at this. no mar, $4.49 on the internet, I'd be a very happy camper. Clayton from Livingston, Wisconsin, on the prairie with the good earth all around, speaking to you in 2020 in the amidst the pandemic. God bless you all.